Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to thank the organizers for giving me the opportunity to make this presentation about PIARC and to talk about sustainability of road mobility and impacts in wildlife habitats and their interconnection. PIARC is the new name of the World Road Association. It was founded in 1909 as a non-profit, non-political organization. Its goal is to organize exchanges of knowledge, policy and practice on all matters related to road and road transport. It has 125 member governments as well as regions, groups, companies, and also individuals. PIARC mobilizes international roads and transport experts through more than 20 groups named committees and task forces. These groups produce widely accessible deliverables such as reports, case studies, literature review, etc. PIARC congresses and events are world-class focus points for dissemination of these deliverables and further discussion and debate. To guide the work of its technical committee, PIARC establishes a 4-year strategic plan. And as society's priorities and the larger contracts are evolving very quickly, PIARC takes into account new topics in each of its strategic plan. For example, in the current strategic plan, we focus on topics like sustainability, including climate change, energy transition, resilience, also road safety, of course, and innovation. Among all the committees, the task of working on environmental sustainability is entrusted to Technical Committee 3.4, also named the Sustainability Committee. The role of the Sustainability Committee is to deal with 3 main issues, the third one of it being road and road transport impact in wildlife habitats and their interconnections. We have already signed, or actually it's in preparation, a memorandum of cooperation between INA and Giovanni Magaro from our technical committee about the common work on terminology glossary. And during the current cycle, the committee has initiated a strong collaboration with INA, which co-organizes several of its events. We can take, for example, the session Sustainability Challenges for Road Mobility in Eurasia, Barriers and Opportunities, that we will co-organize at the Eurasian Transportation Ecology Forum. In October, again, a workshop on sustainable road mobility and biodiversity protection will be organized by both TC 3.4 and INA in Vienna. An international seminar is also in preparation named Environmental Issues and Disaster Management Technology for Roads. It's common between our technical committee and the technical committee 1.5 on disaster management, and a session dedicated to wildlife can be organized in this international seminar if we have enough contributions to do so. By the way, there is not going to be an official call for papers, so if you're interested in presenting something, please write me or Elke Hahn or Yannick Autré or whomever you know at INA, and they will forward it to us. So at least, but not at last, let's mention the 27th World Road Congress, which is the Congress that closes each of our 4-year cycles. And at this Congress, we can organize what we name foresight session. And together with INA, we have applied for organizing a foresight session. Title is not fixed yet, but it will, of course, be around biodiversity, mobility, road mobility. And if it's accepted, we will have 3 hours to fill, and we will ask, of course, your community to come and contribute to this foresight session. So, as you may have noticed, there have been a significant collaboration between PIARC and INE during the 2020-2023 cycle under the impetus of Sustainability Committee 3.4. This effort has been made possible by the existence of the Bison project, which paved the way for such convergences at the European level. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Eric. Are there any questions? I've got one. The original name was a much simpler name than the PIARC. What does PIARC stand for?
Okay, so
here.
It was created in 1909, mainly under the impetus of France, and so its first name was AIPCR, Association Internationale pour le Congrès de la Route, which is also coherent with the mode of functionment, because we have 4-year cycles, and at the end of the cycle we have this big World Road Congress. So the original name was Association Internationale pour le Congrès de la Route, meaning we take 4 years to work and to prepare this World Road Congress. And in English it was named PIARC, and a few years ago we decided just to name it PIARC, without it being an acronym anymore. So it's PIARC.
Like KFC, yeah. What?
Yes, to have, as the two communities around INE and PIARC are getting closer, according to you, point of view, regarding techniques of construction or choice of materials or techniques of maintenance, what would be the easiest fields to start that seems to you more feasible for the road community to change toward more biodiversity friendly maintenance or construction or choice of materials, for example? If you have such as ideas.
Yeah, thank you. This is a very interesting question in the sense that the answer is really not easy to give. What I can say about this is that, remember, we have 4-year cycles with programs, and it's the actual work program is the first one in which the biodiversity and the interaction between roads and wildlife and its habitat is mentioned. So it's the first time that we tackle this question in PIARC. So this would be my excuse for not giving you a more precise answer, but of course we're working on all the aspects, corridors, barriers, mitigation, but I think it's too early to answer to your very precise and interesting question.